Hi everyone, my name is Cody Bratt, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer and Associate Head Coach of the Golden Horseshoe Aquatic Club. There has been a great deal of discussion surrounding the recent awarding of the 2025 Competitive Youth Swimming RFP in the City of Burlington, and I believe it's time we share our side of the story. Throughout the process, we respected confidentiality rules and refrained from making public comments. Now that the contract has been awarded, we're able to speak openly about it. First and foremost, the Golden Horseshoe Aquatic Club is not a Hamilton club. We are proud to have served swimmers across the entire Golden Horseshoe region, including Burlington, Hamilton, Dundas, and Stony Creek, and we've been a part of those communities for over 20 years. On a personal note, I'm proud to have grown up swimming in City of Burlington pools and to have called Burlington home for more than 20 years of my life. I know firsthand the profound impact competitive swimming can have on shaping a young person's confidence, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Now, it's a privilege to give back to the community that helped shape me. The most recent procurement process is not new. It began in 2020, following more than a decade of GHAC coexisting with other user groups in City of Burlington-owned facilities. When the first RFP was released in 2020, we submitted a proposal and narrowly missed being selected. However, we respected the outcome, requested a formal debrief, and used that feedback to improve our organization. Although we lost nearly 200 members that season, we remained committed to our mission and continued offering high-quality programming outside of city-owned pools. It's also important to note that the incumbent organization did not lose their pool time. They completed their contract term. The 2020 agreement was for 3 years with 2 possible extensions, and it ran its full course. When the city released a new RFP in 2025, we again submitted a proposal, and this time we were awarded the contract. It's important to note that in February of 2025, prior to the city issuing the RFP, we reached out to the incumbent organization to request a meeting to discuss the possibility of jointly approaching the city to return to a shared pool use model, as we had successfully done prior to 2020. This conversation included their head coach, president, and past president. Unfortunately, the offer for a meeting was declined by their head coach. We respected their decision and informed them that in light of that, we would be submitting a proposal, just as we did in 2020. At GHAC, we are proud to offer an inclusive program for all swimmers, including Olympic stream, able-bodied swimmers, and Paralympic stream swimmers with physical, visual, and intellectual impairments. Our organization does not distinguish between able-bodied and para-athletes. We integrate everyone. We have multiple coaches with extensive experience working with para-swimmers at all levels, from those learning to swim for the first time to athletes competing internationally. There has been some public conversation around the statistic that only 28% of our membership reside in Burlington, as reported by Swim Ontario. That number reflects home addresses across our entire membership and does not accurately represent the makeup of those training in Burlington facilities. Statistics without context can be misleading. Over 85% of swimmers training at our Burlington practice locations are Burlington residents, and that figure has remained consistent throughout our existence. We are a professional organization that respects every contract we hold, whether it be with municipalities, universities, or private institutions. That includes our former relationship with the City of Burlington, which we maintained respectfully from 2009 to 2020. If an agreement requires that 85% of our swimmers come from within a specific community, we meet that requirement, just as we would meet a condition requiring swimmers to be able to swim 25 meters. These are simply terms we follow and have always followed with integrity. We also take pride in being responsive and professional in our operations. All new inquiries receive a timely response, and we work hard to ensure that every swimmer and family feels supported. Our experienced coaching staff brings decades of knowledge to the pool deck, with coaches who have served on provincial and national committees, representing Ontario and Canada at international competitions. Their shared goal? To better the sport of swimming for everyone. At GHAC, we make fast swimming fun. The reality is the youth of Burlington are not losing their place to swim. They're gaining a new opportunity to continue their development with a different organization. One that is committed to welcoming all swimmers, helping them find a group where they belong, and continuing their journey in the sport. We have already scheduled over 120 tryouts for the fall and are excited to welcome new and returning athletes into our program. At GHAC, we will continue to operate with integrity and respect. We will not engage in tearing down other organizations. Instead, we will focus on facts, solutions, and a commitment to putting the youth of Burlington first. This is an exciting new chapter, and we look forward to supporting every swimmer through it. Thank you.